Social class differences in morality are a real thing, and I think we're seeing this live with the unaliving of the United Healthcare CEO. There are many differences in morality between the working class and the upper class, and this disconnect between the classes can cause a lot of conflict. Yes, even at work, which is usually what I specialize in. But last week I read an article about social class and crime, and it probably won't make it into my book, but ironically I read it before last Wednesday and it seems relevant now. When the working class commit crimes, it is usually in what they see as justified because it benefits someone else. The working class is communal and interdependent. They rely on each other for resources, and they don't view relationships as an exchange. They see them as more authentic. The upper class usually commits crimes when they see it benefits them as individuals. The middle and upper classes are more individualistic, independent. We see this in a lot of workplaces. When the upper class commit crimes, it's because they think it will benefit them. So the response we've seen to the healthcare CEO being unalived is a difference, I think, between seeing the upper class think, well, that could be me. Would that be okay if it happened to me? And the working class seeing that they see this person as having harmed many people. Therefore, they see it as a form of justice. Not everyone, there are exceptions, and I'm not saying one is right over the other. But for example, working class are more likely to commit crimes of like stealing $2,000 so they can feed their families or pay their rent. The upper class are more likely to commit crimes like tax evasion to save their own money. But of course, the major difference is that upper class crimes are not as taboo in our society, or they can get around the penalties because like they can pay for bail or have an expensive lawyer, while the working class do not have those resources. And there are differences in penalties between upper class and working class crimes, and there are also differences in racial penalties for crimes, such as look at how much longer you will spend in prison for a crack sentence as opposed to a cocaine sentence of the same amount of the drug. And trust me, it's not poor white people snorting cocaine either. Trust me, I'm from an area that has a lot of meth. So once again, this is an example of culture clashes and morality, and I'm not condoning violence. If you look at my page, you'll see that it's all about research and social class differences.